I remember playing wiffle ball with my dad out in the front yard, and he put like 4 little bases down around that were probably like 5 yards apart. And I would just hit the ball and then run around the bases as many times as I could before he'd get the ball. And that was just my exercise of the day.
With the first selection of the 2019 MLB Draft, the Baltimore Orioles select
Adley Rutschman, a catcher from Oregon State University.
Ever since he was 8 years old and said he wanted to play Major League Baseball, to see something like that unfold was just probably unimaginable.
You just think about the journey that leads up to getting to that point, and to have all that build up to, I guess, be at the top of where I could be at that point in my life was just like a wow, like I wanted to take a step back after that and really just kind of reflect and decompress all of it, because it was a lot of emotion in the moment. But as soon as that got done, I just back in my car like I was, after a game.
Me and him got in the car and just kind of looked at each other and we were like, yes! And we're so excited. Turned up the music, rolled the windows down, we're singing out the windows. It was one of my favorite memories with him, was just how excited and hyped up he was after he got drafted.
Yesterday afternoon, the Orioles signed the #1 overall pick of the 2019 first-year player draft. This young man claimed every major amateur and collegiate baseball award following this past season.
What do you think, Mom? Do you think this plays right here? Oh. Yeah, I can do it. I think I can swing it. It's surreal, man. It really is. Just to be out here and get to experience this with my family and all the people who've supported me, it's an unbelievable experience.
How you feeling there?
Good.
I'm hoping to one-hop 318.
I felt right at home. Everyone was just so nice and welcoming. They let me in the clubhouse, the locker room. I remember I met Trey, took BP with all of them, and I was in such shock. Wow, okay, just trying to keep my head down and okay, are you okay? Can I take BP? Whatnot. It was great.
Tonight, we are thrilled to welcome the newest member of the Orioles organization, a catcher from Oregon State University, Adley Rutschman.
It's crazy how it shifts from, wow, big leaguers to now, that's what you're trying to be every day.
I think he's become very educated in different parts of, how do I become better as a baseball player? How do I better prepare my body?
Going from playing 4 games a week in college to pretty much every day now, just learn how to, get your body ready to play. I think that was a big step for me, kind of the first part of short season, learning how to adapt to that, and especially learning to, treat my body better on a day-to-day basis.
I'd say in high school and college, baseball was something he really did for fun, but he was also always focused on school and his friends and things he needed to focus on outside of that, kind of to fall back on. Now that baseball is his job, I've seen him mature a lot out on the field, and even though he is having fun, I can tell he takes it seriously.
Learning to deal with failure and learning to adapt to better pitching. If I'm doing what I can on a day-to-day basis, then I can live with the results of that. I guess the disappointment becomes in the result, as opposed to disappointment in myself for feeling like I didn't do enough. And I think that's a big differentiation. Just because I'm down 1 at bat doesn't mean I have to give up my entire day. I can still compete out in the field, out in my next at bat.
He has goals, and he is always setting new goals for himself, and he won't stop until he reaches that goal.
What you're doing is playing. Don't go out there and do anything more than you have to. We're not looking for a hero. Be Adley Rutschman. Because the regular Adley Rutschman is plenty, right? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Especially when you're going to Camden Yards and you're going to play in the big leagues for the first time. Right? Let's go!
parent, you just want your kid to be happy. My blood pressure is going to spike. It's like, and the more you know about baseball, I think sometimes the more you feel it. So, but yeah, it'll be exciting. It'll be a joyous day.
Feels like he's earned every bit of success he's had. I'm really going to be so proud of him.
I'm sure there's going to be, there's going to be a lot of nerves, and that's to be expected. And I guess I try and enjoy those nerves as much as possible.
Let's go! Come on, Adley! It's Adley Day!
Here is the corner piece coming up, the foundation. 1-1. This was their draft pick. This is the guy they've been waiting for. Catching, batting sixth tonight. Hopefully a new era starting in Baltimore.
To think that he was like the smallest kid in his sophomore year of high school playing basketball, or middle school, always small, high school, always small, and now he's like a tree trunk.
Adley Rutschman onto the field as a big leaguer for the first time. Shook hands with Andy Fletcher, and then with a standing ovation behind him. Everybody tells you enjoy the moment in your big league debut, and few actually take the moment to soak it all in quite like that.
How's Dad doing? Quiet?
Orioles making his major league debut, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman into right field, down the line, a fair ball. Adley will turn first, head for second. He's going to turn second, go for third. Rutschman into third base, standing. An extra base hit, his first hit in the major leagues. Welcome to the show, kid. Matt Wieters and Manny Machado's first major league hits were triples, and wouldn't it be something if another celebrated debut kicked off with a three-bagger.
Adley, 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 oh! I feel like I can breathe. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I was happy after the walk.
Extremely blessed to be able to play this game, have people who support me and who are cheering for me. I think I'm still running on nerves right now, but from the second that I walked out on the field to warm up the pitcher till the time I walked in the tunnel, an emotional overload. I can't really explain the feeling because it's just unlike anything else I've ever experienced, and just blessed to be a part of this team in this moment.
God, baby, come on. Let's go. Come on, dude. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so good.
Just kind of looking forward to, just getting with the team and, trying to win games again, and just obviously special that a lot of people are cheering tonight, but I can't wait to just get to that normal everyday team aspect, but definitely a special moment.
It's that team aspect that really makes the game of baseball fun. When you win a baseball game as a team and you get to celebrate, that's the stuff you get to talk about when you're older. I don't talk with the Oregon State guys about how I hit 400 in college. You talk about the team wins, about dogpiling at the end of the year. And I think that's what makes the game of baseball so cool is hopefully living for more of those moments with the guys around you.
Oh my goodness, what a win! Odor wins it in the 11th. Rutschman the winning run in his second big league game. Gatorade for all.